started. So our first question is, without board experience, how do you intend to go about a position as heavy as IVP? And do you have um, any other extracurricular activities that show why you're suited to do this position?
Definitely, that's a really good question. So for me, I think that it is a very ambitious goal to take on a board position that has as much responsibility as IVP. But I feel that specifically IVP is a role that I'm very suited for because since I was in like middle school, I was doing camp counseling for like little kids, and I was in a space where I was teaching people different lesson plans and able to create a space where everyone felt comfortable to share their creativity and share their opinions and their voices and just have a sort of lighthearted environment and one that felt very comfortable and safe. Um, and as for other extracurriculars, um, as I said in my last speech, in high school, I was involved in BSU and my school's API club. So I was able to like coordinate dance practices when we prepared for our assemblies and also work on community service projects throughout high school. And then in college, this year I worked with Jumpstart, which is an organization that works with preschools in the USC area. And I learned a lot about what it takes to really balance organizational skills and be a leader and someone that is in charge of teaching people and forming people's experiences and helping them navigate the world. Um, and I feel like that was a really good experience that helped me learn that not only am I really I feel very comfortable leading in a group of people, and I feel like I'm really good at cooperating in a group, but also that I'm able to take that initiative and I can problem solve on my own if needed. um, so yeah, I do think that without board experience it is very it's a heavy role, but I feel like I've had a lot of experiences in the past that have prepared me for it.
Thank you. Your next question is, can you talk about your future career slash path in life and how it relates to this position?
Yeah. So I'm a psychology major and I'm minoring in dynamics of early childhood. So really at the core of like why I'm in college and why I want to pursue education in general is because I want to create a space where young people feel that they have opinions and feelings that are really valued and that really matter. And where they feel that people will be there to support them as they navigate their experiences and navigate the world around them, because I know that that can be a really stressful thing at times for young people and for kids and teenagers and young adults all the same. So really I feel like this role of IVP and just the fact that it's kind of known as like the intern mom coincides really well with what I want to do in the future, because my main goal is to just be someone that is able to create spaces that nurture people um, and make people feel confident in their own learning abilities and their own skill sets, whatever those may be.
Thank you. Your next question is, how would you go about preventing conflict on board or within general members?
I think that this is a really good question. And I feel like um, with the How's Your Heart form and all of that, which Alex was so smart to create for this online semester, I feel like it's good to create a space where people are able to vent if needed, so they don't have emotions that they feel like are pent up or they're not able to share with anyone or they're not able to act on in any way. So I would want to prevent conflict by providing spaces for people to just share how they're feeling in an informal way or in whatever way they feel comfortable doing. So I think I mentioned this in my last Q&A as well, but I'd want to have maybe like some time before office hours every week to just check in with everyone and see how people are feeling. Um, and hopefully that would be a space where people also feel comfortable to voice any opinions or issues they might be having with TroyFi or with USC or just with life in general. So I feel like a really good way to ensure that conflict doesn't get blown up or happen frequently is to make sure that people feel comfortable sharing their opinions and their feelings whenever they can.
Thank you. Your last question, really quickly, is do you have any memories from Troy 5 that became learning experiences that you wish to take with you
Hi, what are you doing?
as well as IVP?
It's part of a work right
Um,
now.
I think for me, being an intern during the spring, I knew that it was going to be a really fun experience and I would get closer to a lot of people. But seriously, like being on intern board and moving to an online school experience and being back at home, I feel like it really helped me feel like I wasn't as isolated and that I still had a place to come back to where people would value how I felt and where I valued how other people felt, and we were all there for each other. Yeah.
That is time. Thank you, Nini.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Nini.
Thank you.
So